Okay, you guys are now live.
Good morning,
Good
everyone.
morning.
Come on. There we go.
Mine's not up yet. It's not even showing you live yet.
It took 3 refreshes. Get it there.
There it is. Only because you shared it on the Z page.
Made it pop up. It's power. The power to refresh. Oh, it's not going to show up that way. Morning, Dad. Hi, Sandra. Make sure to share our live feed right now. Click that button.
Morning, Sandra.
Hi, Jennifer. And Emmanuel.
Which Jennifer?
Hang on, she's not popping up now. Espinoza. Yeah,
Oh,
there she
hi,
is.
Jen.
Like, I combined her and my dad on one line. I'm like, what?
It's time for Today in Yuma with Jennifer Blackwell and Teresa Strong. Listen to Today
We also have a giveaway.
You're such a nerd.
Opinions expressed here and are not
And we're going to do our drawing tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Pretty back.
call at 782-4321. And now, Today in Yuma.
That lags a lot. You barely showed the Lotus thing.
Hi, Jessica.
All right, ready?
Yep. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
We are broadcasting live on both Z93 and Outlaw Country radio stations. Also, you can stream us at monstermediayuma.com. Just click the Listen Live button. You can listen to either station that way. And you can also watch us on Facebook Live right now on my page, and we share it to the station page.
Yes, we sure do. And if you do not currently follow us on Facebook Live, we encourage you to do so. That way you get a behind-the-scenes sneak peek of what goes on when Z93 and Outlaw Country and MonsterMediaYuma.com all go to commercial break. Jennifer and I stay live the entire hour. You know, it's always funny when our guests come in that have never been here. They're like, you guys still realize you're live, right? Yep. We actually stay live and let everybody see what goes on. When the radio goes on commercial, we still have some fun out in the courtyard.
You still get a little more of the personality, but
yeah,
but we do reserve some of that for later in the day that you don't see on Facebook Live.
definitely.
We were talking yesterday because someone, we're all very honest here, and
Yes.
someone said, "Here, since you're going next door, put this in the jar." It was a quarter.
It was a quarter.
And I said, it's a good thing we don't have a cussing jar.
It's funny because the cuss word that we use is the HOT word. Lisa popped up on Facebook Live. She said, "Does anyone want a Bengal cat?"
Baxter in trouble?
But it comes with a warning.
Yes.
He pees on couches and everything else in his path.
Baxter's just having some behavioral issues right now.
He is a moody teenager.
I think he is.
I think he
And
is too.
We went through the same thing when we had Lilu, our calico, several years ago. She had been a rescue cat, and she'd been surrendered a couple times.
Yeah.
And the little cage card said that she'd been surrendered because they developed allergies. She shed a lot, but I think it's because she turned into a witch.
Yeah.
Because she developed some behavioral issues with my husband over time, and she would leave a calling card like on the bed on his side.
Mm-hmm.
When I would say, okay, she'd do this in the bedroom, or they thought it would be on the floor. No,
it was a specific
it was
area.
on his side of the bed, and I was, washing the comforter, and I kind of have a problem with bedspreads. Mm-hmm. I like them.
Addiction?
An addiction is what it is.
But then, you know what? I cycle them out and I donate them relatively quickly.
Yes, you do.
So I was changing them out very often, but he just thought that was a little bit more manic than usual for my bedspread
didn't realize why
fascination.
you were doing it?
No, I was trying to keep it on the down low so they didn't hate each other anymore. And he went out of town for training for a week. She didn't do anything all week. And the day he got back, she left a present in Jason's bathroom.
Oh, my goodness.
I guess she was working her way up to getting closer to where he would be. She went ahead and she went to live with my mom for a while. Mm-hmm. And they became fast friends. So I think it was just sometimes personalities don't exactly mesh. And that also involves our pets, too.
Oh, so there's been another story since the last one I was told 2 days ago. So, yeah, he's having issues. I feel bad because he he is a beautiful cat, and he is so
Yeah.
he was always so nice and loving, but he, like I said, he's at that teenage. She's got him fixed, so she's been throwing him outside.
And I know she's had him at the vet because when cats start urinating, especially places that are not normal, there could also be a UTI or something coming into play.
She's had him at the vet. She's getting a microchip so that way he can spend a lot more time outside. They're not going to go anywhere. He knows where he gets fed and things, but she's like, he's not going.
They live out of town and they have a doggy door.
Yes, they do.
So
yes, they do.
They're not just kicking him to the curb because she lives in the Glendale area where it's also warm like in Yuma.
It is, and I laughed because they kicked him out for another accident that he had. I'm going to call it an accident that he had this weekend.
Intentional accident.
And the next day when it started to get warm, they ended up bringing him inside. But I feel your pain, Lisa.
Well, my buddy Dan lives up in Phoenix, and one of his favorite stories involving Lilu, that same cat. She got upset and she peed in my purse.
In your purse?
In my purse. And that is one of those smells you just have to start from scratch.
Oh my gosh.
So
my gosh.
I apologize if I paid you with
and you
money.
like cats. What is up with you?
Because
no, I'm just
you know
kidding.
what, they're like people too.
Yes, they are. I like cats.
There are
too.
moments involving people that, but like we said before.
They are very difficult.
Exactly. I love you every day. That does not mean I have to like you. See, my cousin Rodney popped in. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right. Well, coming up on the show today, I'm not sure if it's Michelle or Shara, but one of the two from the Yuma Community Food Bank will be stopping by. And then we have Isaac Russell. He's going to be coming in and talking about the Tax Credit Coalition here in Yuma County.
Sounds good.
And we do have a few birthdays on our shout-out list today. It's our Firehouse Subs birthday shout-out list. And if you have a birthday or it's your own birthday or someone else is coming up and you would like to have us recognize them on the radio, they will also be entered into the weekly drawing for a medium sub, chips, drink, and dessert from Firehouse Subs. And the Firehouse Public Safety Foundations saves lives through donation grants. And Arizona has received over the U.S. has received over 30 million.
Yes.
And Arizona has been the recipient of over $1 million of donations already.
And we've seen them help right here in our community.
Right. And, right now, I want to ask that each of you, if it's what you do, just keep all those in the Heber Obergard area in your thoughts and prayers. They have another wildfire going. As of 11 hours ago, it was 0% contained. And as we know, as dry as the state is, they're literally spreading like wildfire.
Yes.
So let's keep those, in your thoughts just because it's such a challenging job. Anita has mentioned before that she has some of the wildland firefighter training, and a lot of people think, well, it's no different than what they do here, but you're talking about terrain that is often impassable by man. And you're having to just find a way to get into some of these areas. So, by all means, keep them in your thoughts. All right, now, birthdays today. Emily McCarthy is celebrating a birthday along with Sabrina Masters. We have Stacy Brooks on our birthday list, along with Jeanette Herrera.
Yes.
Jeanette was one of the front office ladies at my son's grade school for a long time.
Aww.
Leah's mom.
That's Leah's mom.
Yeah, Leah's mom.
Took me a second there.
Also, Veronica Harrison and Joseph Paul on my list today.
Yes, and we have one more, a very special birthday to this beautiful woman, Cece Garcia. I want to wish you a very happy birthday. I hope your family spoils you rotten today.
Well, congratulations, all of you. Have a wonderful day.
And there's a couple congratulations. We have Jessica Stevens on our Facebook Live. She says she had her baby born on May 19th, and she's perfect and watches the live feed every morning. So good morning and congratulations.
We need to know the baby's name.
Yeah, what's the baby's name? And then I also have a shout out to some friends of mine, Ashley and Sean Thompson. They welcomed their baby Finley James Thompson to the world yesterday.
It was a busy day because I saw a lot of new grandbabies posted too by different people. So lots of newbies being welcomed into this world.
Yes.
Good morning, Jake Cook. He is watching.
Good morning, Jake.
And says hello. Well, today is National Veggie Burger Day.
Okay. I can do a veggie burger.
I can do a veggie burger. Some are better than others.
Yes, some are better
True
than
statement.
others, but it's not horrible.
Exactly. It's also National Gingerbread Day, which kind of seems like an odd time. You would just figure that would be closer to Christmas time, perhaps. But people like gingerbread cookies year round because you can get ginger. My mom loved ginger snaps. And they were good, but in small doses because they're very rich cookie.
They are a very rich cookie.
It's also National Moonshine Day.
Okay.
Gingerbread cookies and moonshine.
Hey, why
It's
not?
like cheese and cognac.
Hey, you
Right?
never know.
We try and find these specialty pairings that we can help promote.
No, they just fall on it. They happen to fall that way.
All right, we have the baby's name. I don't know if it's Leela or Lila Rose Stevens.
It looks like
Or Layla. Could be Layla.
it looks like Layla Rose Stevens.
We need a pronouncer here. But beautiful name.
Beautiful, yes.
Congratulations. All right. Well, we have a busy week for you coming up tomorrow. We have Sarah Wisdom from the Yuma County Library District coming in to talk about Food for Fine Summer Edition, music trivia, and Hawaiian dance, music, and language. And then we also have some individuals from a youth football team who will be popping by. They're headed to nationals, I believe. We have so many competitive teams right here in the community outside of schools. I know a lot of our athletes are locally within the school districts, have done phenomenally, especially this past year. We had a lot of state recognitions, but these traveling teams, they work hard.
Oh yeah,
And-
definitely.
And we're glad to see them receiving the recognition they deserve. So we'll be chatting with them tomorrow and giving you some details about how you can help out, because some of them are looking to raise money so they can get to their competition.
yes, sounds good.
All right, there's another event coming up. This one is next week. It's on June 12th, and Round Table Pizza is going to be the location of a takeover. And this benefits 10-year-old Gabriel. He is from Yuma, but right now he's currently at Phoenix Children's Hospital, and he's waiting for a new heart. And they are having the takeover, and all the proceeds will go to the family to help with hospital expenses. And as we know, the travel expenses associated with this too.
Most
You know, a
definitely.
lot of situations you're able to stay at a Ronald McDonald house or some of the other houses that they have available. And but again, the costs are just mounting. You can go to Round Table Pizza on June 12th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. and help out Gabriel and his family.
You know what? Shout out to Round Table Pizza too, because they there's quite a few businesses here in the Yuma community. This casino I know is one of them, and Round Table, they're always stepping up to do what they can to help these different school organizations and fundraisers for families and things. So shout out to all of you guys that are doing your part to help our community.
And Gabriel's rocking a Pokemon shirt.
Aww,
So there we go.
how cute.
I would say that if anyone has any Pokemon books or something that you might be willing to
Yeah,
donate.
they might lift his spirits a little bit.
Yeah, let us know what you have in that respect. And you know, I shared a story yesterday. There was quite a bit of commentary on it, and we are enlisting the community's help. The Yuma Police Department sent the release out, and they are trying to locate an individual. There was a situation that occurred Friday night. There was an altercation. Some officers were injured, and the suspect made it away with one of the officers' duty weapons. And right now, they are trying to locate this man. As you can understand, he's considered dangerous. They are trying to locate 41-year-old Ralph Sivier. I'm sorry if I am saying that incorrectly, but it's Sivyer. He was wanted on multiple felony charges from prior cases, and he was located in the 2000 block of South 11th Avenue. And when officers approached, he took off running to his vehicle. They attempted to remove him from his vehicle, and during that altercation, 2 of the officers, like I stated, were injured, and Sivier got a hold of a duty weapon and fled the scene with it. He was in a 1999 black Nissan Maxima, but he also is known to drive a 2004 red Chevy Avalanche. If you know of his whereabouts, you are encouraged to contact the Yuma Police Department. This is the important part. If you, a lot of people are concerned, regardless of the case, they might not want to be known. You can always call 78 Crime, and it is an anonymous number.
It is.
They don't have caller ID. How it works is when you call in, they'll give you a number, and that's the number in reference to the information you're providing. So in the event an arrest is made, and then is it a conviction?
I believe so, yeah.
Then, you know,
arrest and indictment. So
depending on the situation, you could receive up to $1,000 in a cash reward. And for this instance, they're also offering up to a $2,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest. In this case, that is a line that they added to the information. Now, we have provided his photo, and one of the vehicles is his, I think it's his actual car, and the other is a stock image of what he may be driving. But if you have any information, you can call 78 Crime, or you can call the Special Operations Group at Yuma Police Department at 373-4675.
all right.
All right. Oh, if anyone's curious, that duty weapon is a Smith & Wesson M&P 9mm handgun.
All right.
All right, let's go ahead and take a break here on Today in Yuma. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They have 30 years of experience and knowledge. You can trust Classic Accounting with your business payroll and monthly bookkeeping needs. Just give them a call today at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports. Sprague's is one of the largest distributors of ammunition in Yuma. Get your Federal, Remington, and Winchester ammunition there. They also specialize in bird control ammo for agriculture-related purposes. You can give them a call today, or excuse me, you can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's or at Spragues.com.
And Quick Refrigeration for repairs and maintenance to premium system installations. Quick Refrigeration brings you indoor comfort expertise that keeps you comfortable and productive no matter the weather. Quick Refrigeration. Visit their website at getcoldquick.com.
And our friends over at Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists. You know, all of those creepy crawlers are coming out, and Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists are definitely the ones to take care of those. I know that Anita's having some gopher control going on, and I know that, you know, they're a big problem here in the Yuma community. Any problems with crickets, spiders, if you see a snake or two, just give Advocate a call at 928-343-9149.
We'll be back with Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. Gophers.
Okay,
Got a bunch of them?
No, Little, she just changed the wording on my sponsor list. He's all, I think Teresa needs coffee today.
I'm
like,
gonna
no,
get-
she changed my wording.
The money I
Are you
owe.
guys talking together? Are they separate?
Together.
Okay.
We're both
Want
members.
to do my
Coalition.
bank first?
Yeah. We can talk about both, but go ahead and come on in.
Hi.
Good morning.
What's happening?
Hi, how are you?
You're on Facebook Live, so
Cool.
keep it clean, family friendly.
Nice
Sure.
and friendly.
This is so weird.
Huh?
Leah's listening to me now.
Go ahead. We still have a few minutes. We'll pull the mics up to you.
Mhm.
There we go. And that one kind of does its own thing. You don't need the
Do we need
headphones
these?
now.
Okay.
Only if we get callers.
Yeah.
Most of the people interact via social.
With Russ, I always have these on. But he's AM.
We still have about 2 minutes.
So do you have a food bank specific thing?
Well, we were going to talk just about the food bank. We're scheduled from now on, I guess, every Tuesday just to talk about
Oh,
the food
okay,
bank,
cool.
so.
All right.
Just if there's specific needs from week to week, this is a good forum to address it into.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It moves a little bit.
Yeah, that's cool. I got it. Well, then, yeah, why don't you go first? And then we'll come back and tie it into the broader coalition.
Okay.
As a perfect example of why we're doing what we're doing.
That does not sound good at all, Little.
Oh, you guys have your red noses.
Yeah, we wore the. It's hard to talk on the radio because
Yes,
it
it
sounds
is.
like you're pinching
Yes,
your
it
nose. So we wore them for pictures and
You can't breathe.
yeah. For reals. Are you building up a stock?
I am.
Yeah, don't say the HOT.
Yeah, you
word.
can't say that H word because we're
H
trying to
words.
encourage people to expand their vocabularies and show a little more optimism about our sweltering weather.
I'm having my own personal heat wave right now.
I understand.
I was on the porch all morning. It's nice.
Well, the mornings
nice right now,
and evenings
yeah.
are nice.
It's between like 1 and
1 and 5.
5, and then after that it's 6 again.
Jason Destiny have been going to the dog park late. That's when it's nice to take the dogs out.
Yeah. Like in the evening,
Yeah.
in the evening, you mean? 25 seconds.
Are you going to have a high utility bill this summer? Probably.
Probably. Not me.
There's not an option.
I'm supposed to see a decrease in mine, actually.
Okay, I'm waiting on that. You tell me how it goes.
I sure will.
You
But
got a
we're on
smaller
equalize.
house?
No, we were forced to upgrade our unit,
Oh.
and it's supposed to be more
It was
efficient.
35 years old, so she's probably going to see some.
You'll see some.
there.
All right, you ready?
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com if you'd like to stream the show, or on Facebook Live, courtesy of FTS Automotive. You can either watch the show on my page. We also share it on the station page.
And you post it to YouTube later in the day.
That's right. Lots of options. If you miss
Yes.
this, you can't say that, well, darn it, I wish I could go back, because you can.
Yes, you definitely can. And if you do watch Facebook Live later in the day and you have any questions for any of our guests, you can still post them right there. We do get the notifications, and if we can't answer it ourselves, we will definitely find the answer for you.
Like our next guest, Michelle MERKLEY with the Yuma Community Food Bank. I know in the past we've had her and Shara on, and people ask questions later, and Michelle is quick to respond to those via the feed. So
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. I'm sure that our listeners do as well.
Sure. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
it's great to have you. I don't know that you've been here. I know Shara was here, but have you been here since?
I've been here. This will be my second time.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
yeah, she's been
Was,
here
was
once
it post
before.
emergency donut mobile from Hertz?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
It all blends together.
It does. I understand. Yes.
Well, this is, we're getting into what we obviously consider one of our warmer times of the year, Michelle. And I know that the Yuma Community Food Bank is on the list of the summer food locations.
We are.
For those 18 and under in the
Yes.
Yuma community. I like that provides a location on that side of town too.
Yes, it is. Yeah, we started yesterday, so it was fun to see all the kids in there. So we provide lunches from 10 to 12:30, and then they can come in for a snack from 12:35 to 1:05.
Oh, I like that too.
Yeah.
I know a couple of the locations do snacks, but it's good to have a couple different options there too.
Yeah.
And this runs through July 20th?
July 20th, correct.
Okay, closed on the 4th of July.
Correct.
All right, and then
Yes.
obviously close the weekend dates when you're not open.
Yes, exactly.
All right, and again, that's open to anyone 18 and under. For your location, adults can pay a nominal fee?
They can, yes. And I don't know what the fee is exactly. I think
Okay.
it's maybe $1, a little bit more
I
than
want to
$1.
say $1.50 seems to be what it's been.
I think that was
across the board.
breakfast. I think lunch is $2.50.
Yeah,
$2.50.
breakfast
Okay,
is
you're right.
$1.50 and lunch is
You're right.
$2.50.
Yeah,
And
that they can come in and eat with their kids.
All right.
So it was really cute yesterday seeing, we have a lot of families that are coming in to get their emergency food boxes, and we encourage them to go over, and then that way the kids can eat.
At
So-
that same time.
No, I
yeah,
like
and they
that.
can get a meal.
I like that concept. Now, because we are not officially into the season of summer, but you couldn't tell that by the thermometer. That means a lot of the volunteer individuals have left the community for
They
the
have.
season, so your volunteer base is down, but also those who generally contribute food donations are down.
Correct. We are in a huge need for volunteers as well as non-perishable food items. So if anybody out there wants to clean out their pantries, we encourage you to do so. Or I think in the warehouse this morning, I think I had 2 bins of non-perishable canned goods. So we have a lot of melons right now, which is nice. There's some fresh produce, but I don't have a lot of that non-perishable food to get out to the clients. So it would be great if people want to put together a food drive. I know, for example, starting, I believe yesterday, the library is their Food for Fines has started.
Yes.
So that's something, if you have some library fines, take some canned goods down there and get rid of those.
And it's really easy to set up like a food drive. You know, yes, the library is doing theirs, but if you are a local business and you want to put a donation box in your business, it's really easy
It's
to
really
do.
easy.
How do they go about doing that?
So they can contact me. My direct number is 259-2218. And I can arrange to get the donation boxes out to you. And I also have a little FAQ flyers that I can give you just to kind of help you get the word out for your food drive.
And some people might think that their organization is too small to do that. Maybe they don't have a lot of foot traffic. If you just encourage the community to come in and drop those items off.
Absolutely.
I know some youngsters in our area, primarily around the holidays, who have done the wagon door-to-door thing to collect non-perishable items for the food bank.
Yeah.
So I like that we're really promoting that with our youth and getting them involved in helping.
Absolutely.
You know, food insecurity is a big thing around
is.
the state of Arizona and the Yuma community area too. We do have a large number, especially childhood.
Childhood, yes. And we, the last couple of days, we've been very busy over the food bank. The line has been out there. By the time I get there in the morning, there's at least 20 people in line. So I think with the summer months kicking in and people are out of jobs, that need is there even more right now. So
And with the food bank, they can only go for a food box once a month.
once a month, that's correct.
So those people you're seeing out there every day are different people
Yes,
month
they
to
are.
month.
Yes, they are. Yesterday we served 457 clients.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, and again, they can only come once a month. So this is the beginning of the month, so they've got quite a ways to go until they can come back again.
Now, what are, I know we have the melons right now, and there are different types of the year where you have a large influx of some of the other crops, because I know the ag community, they're phenomenal as far as their generosity.
They are.
But what are some of the items that you see a really big demand for, Michelle?
Protein items. That's very hard for us to have. Peanut butter is really easy. Tuna fish. And for the homeless people, it's the pop-top cans. That's something that we always need, because we try to put together traveling packs for some individuals that are homeless so they can carry that around with them easily. They don't have can openers necessarily. But those protein items, bread, of course, also, just so they can make quick sandwiches. That's something that's a need.
And you can take, not necessarily just the cans, you can actually take meats.
You can.
Take lunch meats and things too, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
Yep, as long as if it's frozen, it needs to, stay frozen and come to us frozen. We'll put it right into the freezer and then cooled stuff. But yeah, absolutely.
I know there have been situations in the past, too, where you receive large shipments of XYZ, but they do go relatively quickly, especially if it's that perishable stuff.
Yes.
You try and move it out as quickly as you can.
We do. Yeah, we do grocery recovery, and a lot of that stuff is they're getting it out of the stores because it needs to be gone within the next day or two. So we have to get that right out to the clients quickly, which is another reason we need a lot of volunteers back there to help us sort through that stuff and get that divided up so that it's for individual families and get that out the door as quick as possible so it doesn't go bad.
And that's what we've done here as the station. As volunteers, we've gone in, and I think we've had a bunch of
We usually go through the produce. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know we bagged apples.
Yeah.
And
there were raspberries and blueberries,
Went through the
and a lot of it was
produce.
organic, which does have a shorter shelf
does.
life too.
Yes.
And that was interesting just to see that whole process of how it's done. But it takes individuals. That's why volunteers are really, really needed to help make this possible.
Yes, they are.
Any other events coming up for the food bank?
So this is our 40th year.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, so we're excited about that. So we were established in 1978, and coming up in the fall, we're planning some type of a social event. So more on that when we get all that planned out. So we're excited. But 40 years, that's a big achievement.
Yes, it is. It is. Well, we are going to take a quick break because we're going to come back, and Isaac Russell is going to join us and you, and we're going to be talking about the Tax Credit Coalition and how that works with nonprofits in the Yuma community.
Absolutely.
It's Today in Yuma. We're going to go ahead and take a break. Well, first we'll take our Lotus Day Spot and Salon Selfie with Michelle out in the courtyard. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They have over 30 years of experience and knowledge, and you can trust them with your business payroll and monthly bookkeeping needs. Just give Dave and his crew a call today at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports right now is their pre-summer gun clearance sale. You can get, it says plus, all guns come with a lifetime warranty and a free indoor range pass. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
If your home isn't comfortable, it might be time to call a professional. That's what Anita did 2 years ago. She's got a new unit now. You can call Quick Refrigeration at 782-3691. Quick Refrigeration has been heating and cooling the Yuma area since 1955.
And Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists. They are Yuma's best, locally owned, and have been providing pest control services in the Yuma area for over 20 years. They are licensed with the Arizona Game and Fish Department for safe, humane wildlife relocation. You can give them a call today at 928-343-9149. Better yet, I saw a post on their Facebook page yesterday saying they have more summer giveaways coming up and specials, so go like Advocate Pest and Wildlife on Facebook.
It's Today in Yuma. We will be back with Michelle and Isaac after the break. Little said he's in a wheelchair and wants to know if there are any volunteer opportunities that he could do.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
We have customer service, so he can work up on the computers.
Okay.
Or he could sort produce.
Yeah, I was like, he could do any of that.
Oh,
yeah.
produce in the back.
Uh-huh.
It's extremely comfortable back there.
Yes, it is. It's nice and balmy, right?
Yes, balmy's right. That wasn't any one of the words I was using.
We were back there yesterday because we were so short-handed with volunteers, and so you just change shoes and you run back there with the building carts and throwing it in there, and I thought, oh, it's 100 degrees.
Did you burn a few calories?
I've got 2 or 3 changes of clothes in the truck at all times.
Oh
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
So,
Growing up in Yuma, you learn that.
Yeah.
Multiple showers and extra change of clothes.
exactly.
My husband works outside, and there gets a point in the summer he's like, I got to remember to take my extra shirt because
Yep.
it gets
Yeah. Oh, you get super
When I
sweaty.
first moved here, I did a lot. Yeah, uniforms, 2 uniform shirts a day. And you just had a big white, salt rain.
Yes.
Yep.
Drink 5 gallons of water outside a day and you never go to the bathroom. Kidneys are working.
Yep.
Eric from the high school district emailed me and said the student nutrition director heard us talking about the summer food program. Breakfast is $1.50, lunch is $3, and the snack is $1. This is for, and you guys are included in the high school district, correct?
Okay, yes.
So
Okay.
that's for adults, right?
Yes.
$3.
I gotta check with Leah, but I think the co-op was gonna do the snack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let me circle back on that.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see it on the initial list because we have that attached here too. Because we've been sharing all the locations. I like that there are some that.
Well, I
aren't-
like this. It's
really
a snack
central.
location
Yeah.
too. It's
Yeah.
not necessarily the whole thing, but if you want to stop in for a snack, that's good too.
Gotta double check though, I'm not sure.
That would be cool because of the location they're in. They're not really
Yeah, and we
by
get-
other participating
Yes,
Oh, it's
locations.
exactly.
We get kids in there just coming to draw and hang out because
Yeah.
there's no school. So it's,
And
it's a
yeah,
double
where
whammy.
you guys are, because Alice Burns not doing OC Johnson is, but OC Johnson's like only 2 miles away from where you guys are.
White shirts are a big no-no in Yuma unless you want to be known as the guy with the yellow pits. That stuff builds up.
Black.
30 seconds. Ready? All right, here we go.
The Today in Yuma phone lines are open. Give Jennifer and Teresa a call at 782-4321.
All right, here we go.
Hello, Amber. Happy friend anniversary.
10 years. Saw that. All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook live feed. And we welcome back Michelle Merkley from the Yuma Community Food Bank. And joining us now, we have Isaac Russell with the Tax Credit Coalition. Thanks for coming in, Isaac.
Thanks for having me. How you doing?
Now, tell us a little bit what the Tax Credit Coalition is.
In a nutshell, in a sentence, it is a way for you to support qualified charitable organizations in Yuma, such as the food bank, that serve immediate needs in our community, food, shelter, protection, things like that, with your tax dollars. Instead of sending them to Phoenix when you do your taxes, keep that money local, and there's a way to do that.
All right. Well, tell us how to do that because I didn't know that that was exactly an option.
It's pretty simple. It's a tax credit. So the Tax Credit Coalition was formed with the Arizona Community Foundation, Veronica Shore, myself, Michelle. There's only 11 qualified charitable organizations in Yuma. There's a ton of good charities that do great work, but there's only 11 that really serve those immediate needs: food, shelter, protection, the basics of life. And so we got together to sort of leverage the resources and the reputation that the Arizona Community Foundation has, because they are the unimpeachable gold standard, basically, of philanthropy in Arizona, so that they could sort of funnel and channel people's donations. And so this tax credit that we're able to offer is $400 for individuals filing, or couples that file jointly, $800. And what that means is it's better than just giving a donation. Donate to charity all day long. Encourage you to do that. But this is a dollar for dollar payback from the state of Arizona, as if you had paid extra taxes to Phoenix. You get all of those dollars back to keep in Yuma.
And that actually increased a couple years ago, didn't it?
Yeah, the rules just changed a couple of years ago.
It was $400 for the couple, and now it's doubled.
Exactly. And they changed it so that they don't cancel each other out. You can still do the school tax credit,
wondering about
full
that.
amount. You can do a QCO, full amount. You can do a foster care, full amount. You can do all of them, and they don't
that's
cancel each other out. You don't reach
phenomenal.
the cap. So it's really easy to do. It's literally 3 boxes on a form, and that keeps the money here. And through the website, which is yumataxcreditcoalition.org, yumataxcreditcoalition.org.
Rolls right off the tongue.
There's a little 2-minute video on there that's for a Twitter world for people with short attention spans nowadays, and it runs you through it super easy. But the biggest point to make is, like, a lot of people do TurboTax. And so you do all of your taxes and you've done your deductions and this and that, whatever, and you have the green box saying you're going to get $500 back on state. If you give $400 to the food bank or to Amberley's Place or the Salvation Army, these qualified charitable organizations, that green box will go up by exactly what you wrote the check for.
Okay, and it doesn't all have to be to one organization, correct?
Nope,
You can
nope.
split it up between all 11 if you want.
I was going to say that next. You can split it up for whatever mission you feel you support most, or if you can't decide on one, split it up. You can also split up your donations. It's fully additive, so you can do it weekly. So an individual would be $8 a week, like $1 a day.
Right.
And then at the end of the year, when you do your taxes, you claim that full $400 credit.
I think people like sometimes the smaller objective at that moment with the big end goal at the end, because it's hard to come up with $800.
It is.
It is.
Or
Most
400.
people can't do it, or they think they can do
Yeah.
it. But you know what? Everybody who gets a paycheck, you have that withholding for your taxes anyway. If you look at your pay stub and it's $12 or $16 a week, I think you could do that again.
Yeah, easily.
Right, and you can set that up on the website, and then at the end of the year, boom, you get all that money back, and you've kept your money in Yuma.
No, I was checking to see if Anita was snarling at me. No, I was just looking, to see what she
I'm like,
could do.
you have to do it on your side. It's not
That's fine.
pre-tax,
I-
it's post-tax.
No, I do all that on my own, but just...
But I like the idea that you guys have the Tax Credit Coalition, because a lot of people know the main, you have the food bank, you have the Crossroads Mission, all those main ones, but you don't even realize there's 11 other, or 8 other organizations in town that need the same type of funding that you guys do as well.
Right, and that's why we banded together, is to raise the profile of all the other groups and leverage resources and work together. There's synergy
I
if everybody's
love
on the same
that.
page.
And while I'm sure they are listed on the website too, can you give us the names of all the 11?
Yeah, there's behavioral health ones as well, like Achieve Human Services, the Assistance League of Yuma, which does great stuff for kids for school, the Healing Journey, Love Tree Farm, which is mine, the Salvation Army, the Food Bank, the Mission. I don't have a
Catholic
list
Community
in front of
Services, are
me.
they one of them?
Which one?
Catholic Community Services?
I don't think they're a QCO, no. And the QCOs, that's determined by the Arizona Department of Revenue, which is like the state IRS. And that list is available at their website. You re-up every year. And what's required of a QCO, what makes them a qualified charitable organization, is that at least 50% of all their spending has to go directly to the mission. It can't go for administrative or overhead or anything like that. It's directly to helping people in our community. So.
Well, and like you said, it's super easy to do. It's easy as $1 a day, and
Right.
it can be set up to automatically do that.
Yeah.
So definitely give them that information on where they can find all that again.
YumaTaxCreditCoalition.org.
Well, since we have you here, also...
Oh, and there's a
Isaac-
Facebook page,
Oh,
sorry.
Facebook page too?
Same name.
Make it easy.
We
for
will
you.
go ahead and share those links also when we're
Yeah.
done with the show. Tell us about your One Love Tree Farm?
Love Tree
Or
Farm.
Love Tree Farm.
Love Tree Farm?
Teresa's all about the One Love, so I'm getting everything mixed up.
I do love me some raid. We're a small teaching organic farm. We just got 2 acres donated to us this last winter. We broke ground in late January, and we grow food for the hungry. Mike Ivers, back in the day, was a founding member with me when he was with us still. And we're growing. We got a grant from the Arizona Community Foundation as well. And we've delivered already some food to the mission.
Fantastic.
Yep, and we're working on our agreement with the food bank because they have so many people. We need to figure out how to do that right. And we're whole food proponents. And Michelle and I talked about doing some stuff on some creative recipes so that there's no waste.
Yep.
But we've got about 5,000 feet of beds under development right now.
Oh, wow.
that are growing crops. Yeah, we'll have a harvest later this week too.
And will you need volunteerism for that also?
We do, but because we've had some growing pains, it's hard to schedule that.
Yeah.
Because, for example, we had a blowout in one of our water lines, and then that ruined like the next 3 days. So we couldn't really be pulling weeds because we were knee deep in mud. Long story short, yes, we are developing, and we will have some.
How do
volunteer
they
time.
look into get volunteering, or how do they get a hold of you? Facebook page
For
probably
Love
is
Tree?
used-
Yeah,
for
I'm
Love Tree.
horrible about going on Facebook, but I just found a friend to do my social media.
Okay.
But yeah, it's lovetreefarm.org, or there's a Facebook page of the same name. But really, the Tax Credit Coalition is the hat I'm wearing today, because Michelle was talking earlier, those numbers at the food bank, and the food bank's just one of those QCOs.
Yeah.
Yuma our community has the ability and the wherewithal to solve these social problems on our own. There are enough households in this county that file at those levels that if they just did the 3 boxes, instead of just sending that money to Phoenix, we wouldn't have to do fundraising ever, right? We would all have budgets to cover what we need to do.
And again, it doesn't have to be for the QCOs. It doesn't have to be the full $800
Right.
too, because that's just not feasible for a lot of families or individuals. But any little bit can indeed help, and it stays here in the Yuma community.
That's correct.
That's
That's
the
right.
important
That's
part.
the important part, keeping it here local.
Yes, it is. Well, we did have a response regarding the cost for the summer food program for those over the age of 18. For the high school district, all the locations, which does include the Yuma Community Food Bank, breakfast is $150. Again, this is for adults. Lunch $3, and the snack is $1 at the locations providing snacks.
That's awesome.
All right.
That's a deal. You can't find lunch for that.
That is true.
You definitely can't.
All right, we want to thank both Michelle and Isaac so much for stopping by to Yuma, today in Yuma. Great information, and we love the ultimate mission of helping individuals right here in the Yuma community.
All right.
All right, thank you both for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
It's time to take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie out in the courtyard right now. We will be back with more show after the break on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
Awesome. Thank
I have
you,
to give a
guys.
shout out to Mike. He was so excited about your farm, and he was
He's a good friend. He's a good dude.
he was
a good guy.
he was very excited
We
about
planted
it.
a tree for him. We've got a tree for him.
Do you? I love that.
Mike never forgot a name.
No, oh my gosh, he was amazing.
That's what I admired, because I can meet you 10 times and I'll probably call you Steve. Got a lot going on. Lots going on.
You remember when I said that we do have the numbers in our community? We have the numbers in spades.
Yeah.
As a married couple, you don't have to move $30,000 a year to owe that much money to Arizona. Why send it to Phoenix? That's the whole point. Keep it here. Give it to the food bank. Give it to
Come
the
on over
Salvation
here.
Army.
And if you're getting it back, it's a nice little savings account.
Right. It doesn't really come out of your wallet.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
ready?
was looking at that one.
yeah,
Yeah.
we do. Yeah, we're still live.
Oh man.
All right, right here. Smile. Yeah, we have eyes on us for the whole time.
That's unnerving. Good to see you.
Nice to
Take it
meet
easy.
you.
Likewise.
Take care.
Excited about the education of what you're doing. Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Friday mornings on KSWT, the coalition has a member every Friday now.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Sunrise
good.
show 6 and 7. Tell people to look for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye,
See you
guys.
guys.
Maybe it should be one rasta being the pasta. Bring in the pasta. I was looking at Anita because she handles the payroll. And I was looking to see if she was going to snarl. I'm kind of the problem child.
I still love her, though. I still love her.
I'm going to need you to change my withholding. I want to claim my cat this week. Not really, but
It's all good.
I've never done that.
No?
Yeah.
Do you ever insure?
No.
Just
Some people do.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, there is a wind advisory today, or I'm sorry, not a wind advisory, but gusting is possible up to 20 miles per hour.
Yeah.
So get the kites out.
I'm seriously thinking about going home and putting my glasses on. They're driving me nuts.
Yep.
Cat
There's
insurance.
pet insurance.
Pet insurance,
It helps pay pet expenses,
pet care, and
your veterinary expenses, all of that.
But where do you plug the thing in to make sure you don't heartbreak?
She's making. I know she cracked herself up.
Make her a
me.
service cat.
she is a service cat. She's your
A
therapy.
policy. We have a policy in place. I'm really sad because I have not seen Fig since Thursday. Hi, Megan. Congrats on the new
I'll
job.
go look.
No, when he's ready, he'll come
He
back.
will. That's
It
his
just
that's
feels
his
like
MO.
He's old enough, he doesn't need me now.
But
I can no longer kiss him
I
on the
want to
cheek.
say he did this before.
He did.
When the weather gets warmer, I think he
I'd be
looks
hiding
for...
in the shade too.
For a Toyota call at 782-4321.
He's getting love from somewhere else.
That little heathen.
He's cheating on you. Or at least he's not going to get love and then coming back to get love from you too.
I don't want secondhand love.
All right, you ready?
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
Yes, one of the things I wanted to bring up. I know that Lucy Valencia with the City of Yuma was talking about it. We have the back to school rodeo coming up here soon. I know they just got out of school, but they like to give you time to prepare and make proper arrangements for your children. During the school year, before the actual school year starts, they are getting ready to do the back to school rodeo again this year, and they are shooting for a goal higher than the previous years. They find that as far as how many backpacks they provide and all the different necessities that are inside of those backpacks. And the goal this year is higher than it was last year because they're seeing the amount of people is really high, people waiting in lines and things like that. So they are still looking for donations, sponsors for the actual event. They have lots of different vendors, different clubs in the community, different things to, extracurricular activities to keep your kids busy throughout the year. But they're looking for sponsors to help sponsor those backpacks so that way they can provide the community with more backpacks than they have in the previous years. So if you are interested or you are a local business owner that would like to give back in some way, maybe that's something you're interested in, you can always give Lucy Valencia a call at the City of Yuma. I'm going to try and get her in here so that way she can talk about it a little bit more. She's one of the integral parts in doing the planning for that, and I know that they were talking about the need of sponsors this year. So if that's something you're interested in, you can definitely get a hold of Lucy Valencia at the City of Yuma.
We're going to open up the contest lines right now because we have a $50 gift certificate from Lotus Day Spa and Salon. Foodylicious Janice is ready to answer the phone right now. We are looking for caller 7. I'm going to pick your magic number. Caller number 7 at 343-0993. 343-0993. Good luck, caller number 7. All right, now I do have notification from the Yuma Police Department. This is where we need the eyes and ears of the community.
Yeah.
Amberley's Place Thrift Shop has been burglarized multiple times between May 25th and June 5th. They've been burglarized 4 different times.
Oh my goodness.
And the suspects are taking items from the donation storage area that's located right out front in the parking lot, I believe. They do have photos of a few of the subjects. I will share them on social media as soon as we are done with the show. But Amberley's Place is a huge asset to the community when it comes to victims. And they rely on the sales of these items in the store to help fund the different programs. So if you have any information, please contact Yuma Police Department, 783-4421 or 78-CRIME.
That's just, to me, if you are an individual that has a need, for those particular items, there's a lot of places you can go to get that help. Taking from somebody else that's trying to raise money to help somebody else in the community is just, it's horrible to me. So if you're an individual that is in need of some of those donated items, all you have to do is reach out. There's places like the Crossroads Mission they have their own thrift store where you can go in and pick what you need. No sense in actually going in and stealing it from another nonprofit that's trying to do.
But they're not stealing it just because they might need a picture frame or something like
exactly.
that. They're just stealing it because they're, kind of unsavory individuals.
Yeah.
But again, it's never right to steal from anyone, but when you start looking at organizations like this, it's just that much worse. So
Yeah.
if you recognize the individuals in the video or the still photos from their security, please go ahead and reach out to the police. Again, you can remain anonymous if you wish by calling 78-CRIME.
If you see something, say something. We say that all the time, you know, in so many regards to different situations that occur, you know, with our children. We have to be definitely have to be more vigilant now with people that are hanging around the schools and things. But the same thing here. That's right on the corner of a major street, through street in the community, you know. So if you see something that looks even remotely out of place, even if it's a false alarm, it's better to be safe than sorry. If you see something, say something, call non-emergency. And like I said, I've called them non-emergency for a couple of reasons, and they may turn out to be nothing, but they'd rather be safe than sorry, because in instances you never know.
We had a situation here. I've been here, oh my goodness, 21 and a half years here at this station location, and it's been about probably 12 years ago. We had someone thought there was something suspicious in our dumpster, maybe body parts. And, you know, we reached out. We're on a county island here. You know, it's city around us, but we're on a county island. So the sheriff's office came out. Turned out, I think in the residential area behind us, someone may have been having a big barbecue, and I think it was a bunch of chicken fat left over from what they had. But so it was obviously pretty funky and everything. But, you know, with as much law enforcement TV as some of us watch too.
As some of us?
The individual that called this to my attention years ago, I think he was maybe borderline conspiracy theorist.
It happens.
No longer here at the station. He had me going thinking, oh my goodness, it's like an episode of Law and Order.
Well, because you try to figure things out. You're a pretty good detective yourself.
I do, but, you know.
Although your detective
work.
Skills come from
Watching TV.
Watching TV.
I like to think that my medical skills
That's
are
what it is, the medical
also
skills,
on
there you
par
go.
with that too.
But no, I mean, it's a simple phone call, and we need to do our part to keep our community safe, and you know, even it's happened in the past with us. You know, we like to watch out for our neighbors. I know I've mentioned it before, but for a while there, we had theft going on in our neighborhood. And, you know, your neighbor maybe even be home, and you see something going on in their driveway or their yard, and I'm pretty sure they know if they're home. Well, not necessarily. You call that neighbor, and they end up not knowing that somebody's actually out there. So just, if you see something, say something. We want to do our best to keep our community safe, you know, not only, you know, in this instance, like in Amberley's place, but for our kids too, because I like to let my child play outside and not have to worry about anything.
No,
so.
you're right, and you certainly are a lot more skeptical of doing so if you're not sure what's happening in your own neighborhoods.
Exactly.
Now, congratulations to our winner of the Lotus Day Spa and Salon gift certificate, Angelica Rodriguez.
Oh, congratulations! She gets to be pampered a little bit.
And Janice took the call. She said to say hello to you, Jennifer. Hello, Angelica. Now stay tuned, because we do have more contests, and we also have 2 big contests on the contest page of our website. One, you can win tickets to the Arizona Diamondbacks game on the 15th. That is the Friday leading up to Father's Day. So if you're looking to maybe pamper Dad for a nice long weekend, you can do so. Just go to monstermediayuma.com, click contest page, scroll down past the Rad Dad, or enter that first, then enter the D-backs ticket contest. And there is a little spot on the form. Tell us who your favorite D-back player is. Even some people say they can't decide. Well, you have to fill out that particular field also. But these tickets are valued at $128 for the 4-pack. Again, June 15th is the game, D-backs versus the Mets. And all you have to do is enter by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning to make sure you meet that cutoff deadline. We'll pick one winner at random and then announce it on the show tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Now, Rad Dad, right above that.
Rad Dad. Is your dad rad?
My dad's pretty rad.
My dad's pretty rad, too.
And all you have to do, go to that same contest page, monstermediayuma.com, the actual contest tab at the top, and there's a short form. If there is no word limit, you don't have to have 500 words to enter. Just use as many words as you would like to tell us why your dad or the father figure in your life is so special to you. And we're picking a winner each day next week, Monday through Friday.
That's right.
The 11th through the 15th. And each person will win a Rad Dad prize pack, including a $50 gift certificate from Lotus Day Spa and Salon, because dads need pampering too.
Yes, they do.
A $25 gift certificate from Firehouse Subs.
$25 gift certificate from Buffalo Wild Wings, and Ferguson Plumbing Supply is providing a $25 Visa card,
Yeah.
so you can get whatever you want with that.
That's right. It's an awesome prize pack, and all you need to do is drop a couple of lines and tell us why your dad is rad. Your dad, father figure, or that man in your life that has played a special role in your life. So definitely let us know why, and we will be reading the winner's letter on air.
Yeah, so keep that in mind too.
Yeah.
Some are super mushy, but they're sweet.
Yeah, but it's okay. We like those. The heartstrings.
It is.
Get those heartstrings pulled a
We
little
have a
bit.
soft spot when it comes to our dads too.
Yes,
So get
we
those
do.
entries in, and if there are several men in your life, you can enter for each of them.
Yeah, definitely. And don't forget, while you're there, we have other contests going on. Anita is going to be drawing her WTF winner for the $20 gift certificate to Bare Naked Soap Co. tomorrow. So you still have time to get that entry in. And that entry, you can enter, just like all of our contests, you can enter as many times as you want. She'll be drawing that winner tomorrow morning and announcing the winner on the show. And then also, you have a chance on Janice's Foodylicious page. All you need to do is click on the Foodylicious tab, scroll down a little bit, and you will see the entry form to win a $25 gift certificate to 251 Downtown Twisted Kitchen.
That's right. And Kalinda is saying she needs the number. It's always good to have our number saved in your phone.
Yes,
because
definitely.
we're doing either text to win or call-in contests. So that number to save to your phone, area code 928, you need that for the texting, 343-0993.
That's right. And you can text that number all day long. You know, if you have a traffic report, or if you want a song request, have a song request, or you just want to say hi to Jennifer and I, definitely you can use that text number. Keep it handy. And like I said, that's also our contest line when we do call-in ones. So just program it in your phone as the Monster message line, and you're set to go.
That is correct. And we've had some people that texted, hey, what's on fire? Well, just give me a little more information.
Yeah, where?
Because sometimes there are a couple, right now, not today because it's windy, there shouldn't be anything today, but they're burning off the wheat stubble in a lot of the fields. Some of the farmers opt to do the burn off rather than till it under. So they burn pretty quickly, and it's a dark brown. Then
it's more of a brown color, yeah.
Then it turns to a white smoke. But just keep an eye out, or if you do have information, give me an area so I'm not standing outside looking around in a circle trying to figure out where something's coming from.
Exactly.
Because I might not be able to see it here from the station too.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, this is the time of year, the Yuma community, if you've been here for any length of time, at least a year, you know this is something that goes on every year. They are field burning. And like you said, there's a tall tale sign. If it's usually brownish color, the smoke is brownish color, then turns to white, it's probably a field. If you're seeing the thick black plumes of smoke, it's probably some kind of structure or something like that. So that's where you can kind of gauge, it is probably a field. So,
and this is a situation that ties back in with the if you see something, say something.
Yeah.
We've had incidents of fire, and people just figure, or they make that assumption, someone else saw it, or they're going to go ahead and call it in. I'm sure that the dispatchers would rather receive 2 calls about the same thing than none at all, because again, minutes, even seconds, are of the essence when you're trying to get to these scenes.
And you may have seen something that the other person did not see. Like if you come up to an accident, I know everybody's quick to bring out their phones or contact Jennifer. We always hope that you call law enforcement first. That way, you could be saving a life. And like you said, even if you think somebody else has, you're a witness. You may have seen something that the other witness did not. And so those are important calls that need to be made. Yes, we appreciate the calls, but definitely want to contact law enforcement first.
That is right. All right, reminders at the Children's Museum. They are taking reservations for a few of the different camps that they have taking place. We've got the Night at the Museum coming up, which is going to be a fun event. You can call 373-5202 if you'd like more details. And they're also doing the Mission Space Connections. That's the summer program that's taking place. And it's at the Yuma Arts Center. And they have lots of awesome space-related things this year. And then other great things that you've come to love.
Yeah, definitely the things that you've come to love. But their theme this year is space. And I know that the city with their summer movies is tying in with the whole space theme, too. So all the Saturday summer movies that will be showing at the Historic Theater are all space-themed as well. So they're kind of tying everything together. But I like the idea of a night at the museum. I don't think we'll go as far as like the Ben Stiller movie, but you could hope, right?
You could hope.
It's going to come to life.
Well, this week's activity starts stomp rockets.
Oh, those are so
yeah,
much
they are
fun. So
See?
much fun.
Something for all ages.
Well, no, I mean, not only, I mean, I have an 8-year-old, so doing those things with him, it's fun for me too, and it brings us back to, you know, our childhood. I remember building those stomp rockets.
I'm gonna find him Bionicles. Anita and I were. Our kids are the
Yeah,
same age.
we
Yes.
should get he does. I've never seen the Bionicles. I don't know. And
We had hundreds and hundreds of Bionicles. I'm not kidding you. We had all the series from the time they started to the time they end. We had these Bionicles. I even had storage bins.
So
to put
are
all the
they
little
like
pieces in.
are they like Legos or
They're made by Lego, but the actual design. So we watched that show, The Toys That Made Us, yesterday. It's on Netflix, and they call Lego the Lego blocks the system. Bionicles did not fit into the Lego system.
Okay.
So they're a standalone kind of product, but we loved them because you could create multiple things with a Bionicle. But I came home one day, I think they were at my mom's house, or maybe they were at I don't remember where we were staying at the time, probably the townhouse. I came home and they were all gone.
Where were
are
they?
the Bionicles?
Well,
we donated them.
Oh no!
He's like, I'm tired of stepping on them. Okay.
I was
That's
gonna
just like Legos.
I was gonna
Yes.
make you save that for tomorrow, our teaser.
What happened to the Bionicles?
It's Today in Yuma. Coming up next, it's the Bob and Sherry Show on Z93, and then your favorite classic country music after the top of the hour news on Outlaw Country. Don't forget, D-backs are playing tonight. Someone moved my schedule. Oh, no, they didn't. I did. D-backs are playing. Unfortunately, they did lose last night, but today they are taking on San Francisco 7:15 on Outlaw Country. KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma.
Bye, everyone. Us today.
You're welcome. Thanks, Janice, for taking the call.